Yo, let me tell y'all, like, real quick, off the rip. Brooklyn, and that's not because I was born there, and I got family here and I've lived there, that's not, I'm not being like biased at all, you know what I'm saying? Because I've actually lived in North Carolina longer than I've lived in Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? And now, my father and, my family is like really in Jamaica, Queens, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, Brooklyn has the greatest MCs on the planet. The greatest MCs were born in Brooklyn. And I'm gonna give you three gods of rap that were born in Brooklyn. Two of them were born and raised in Brooklyn, and the other one was just born in Brooklyn. 1, Biggie. 2, Jay-Z. 3, Nas. If you don't believe me when I say that he was born in Brooklyn, look it up. He was born in Brooklyn, but he was raised in Queens. Queensbridge, that is. 3 titans. 3 gods of rap. So Brooklyn has put out so many rappers till it's ridiculous that were nice. Till it was ridiculous. And I just don't think at times that Brooklyn really gets the credit that it's supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn is the core of hip hop. That's my opinion. The core of hip hop. And Brooklyn will give you some of any and everything. They'll give you the flashiness, they'll give you the hood, they'll give you the consciousness like Mos Def and Talib Kweli. They'll give it to you. You know what I'm saying? They'll give you J. Rue the Damager. They'll give you Little Kim. They'll give you Junior Mafia. And the list goes on. But we can't talk about, the older rappers, the legends, you know what I'm saying? We can't talk about them and not mention the youth. And I'm telling you, in my opinion, that when Pop Smoke died and Capital Steez of Pro Era died, it turned hip hop into something different. And what I mean by something different is like those two, to me, in my opinion, were going to be the trendsetters of the sound for the future. But they just died at an early age. I mean, but if I'm not mistaken, I think Capital Steez died at 20 as well. If he wasn't 20, he was like 19. But I think he was 20. Both of them died at 20 years old. Both of them born and raised in Brooklyn. And for Capital Steez, he just came straight lyrical. And he was very diverse in the music that he made. So there's no telling how far he could have went, how far he could have gone. And Pop Smoke, same thing. He was like this generation's 50 Cent. You can hear it in his voice. You can hear it in the music and all of that, the way he moved. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a shame that these two young men died. One committed suicide and another one got shot multiple times. Capital Steez committed suicide. Pop Smoke got shot multiple times by a home invasion. And it's just pitiful, man. You know what I'm saying? I would have loved to have seen what Capital Steez would have done up until now, 2020. Same thing with Pop Smoke in the near future, like 2025, like how far he could have been. Like this guy was like a star. You know what I'm saying? I got put on to him, right? By just, fumbling through YouTube. And hearing that welcome to the party. And I was like, yo, this is different. This is different. the flow, all of that stuff, it was just different. I know, you know, he got it from Chicago drill, you know, drill music and everything. And I think the Euro trance music or something like that, not transgender or something like that, but it's like Euro trance or something like that mixed in together. You know what I'm saying? That gives that Brooklyn I guess you call it Brooklyn drill music. But it was like the new wave. And Pop Smoke was gonna be ahead of it. Now I know what's his name, Vivo Foreign, I think. Foreign Vivo, I'm chopping up his name, and I apologize, but I know he can, you know, take charge of that. But Pop Smoke was really the one to bring in this new sound. But it's just a shame that this man had to go. It's a shame that Capital Steez had to go. I mean, he had a lot to offer. You know, I could have seen myself being a fan of Pop Smoke, but I was just not getting into him and like really seeing how diverse he is, you know, just like paying attention to his freestyles and listening to his interviews and seeing what type of man he was, you know what I'm saying, as a whole. But for the most part, I was working myself into, you know, being a fan, and then, you know, he passed away. But definitely Capital Steez, I followed them when they weren't signed. You know, and he had that group, Capital Steez had his own group separate from Pro Era. And it's just, it's crazy, man, that I followed him, and I saw Pro Era formed, and these young cats, Joey Badass, CJ Fly, and all of them come together, Tina Apex, and they, you know, made the Pro Era compilation. And, you know, Capital Steez had American Corruption, and Joey Badass had 1999. I'm like, all right. So now let's really see what they're gonna do when they put out albums. And out of the blue, this man jumps off a building in Manhattan and kills himself. Pop Smoke, same thing. You seen his videos, and he's selling out. I mean, this guy is like, he got thousands of people looking at him. I mean, he is the come up. He is on the come up. I mean, I've never seen that much of a energy that he brung to the game, and the people flocked to him. Like, I haven't seen that in a long time. The last time I seen that was 50 Cent was doing that. 50 Cent was doing those type of numbers. 50 Cent had those type of fans coming to his attending his concerts. And then all of a sudden, the life is so precious, man. Like, this man takes a picture, makes, you know, he's not thinking, shows the address, and they run up on this and shoot him and kill him. Boy, man, I can't make this stuff up. It is hard as hell to be black, man. Because it's not two rappers we're talking about. We're talking about someone's sons. We're talking about someone's brothers. We're talking about some, like Capital Steez and Pop Smoke. I'm pretty sure that before they passed away, they had dreams, goals that they wanted to achieve. But they passed away prematurely. And this is something that we have to, in the black community, this is something that we have to go through every day. Pain of seeing someone that has such great potential and is short-lived. My name is Langston 2092. I want you to like, comment, share the video, and definitely subscribe to the channel.